me to work the easiest job in the world. I just got done with classes, so now I gotta work a 7-hour shift at Dunkin' Donuts. All right, this one's gonna be a little bit different. I showed you guys like a lot of the normal closing stuff, but this time I'm gonna show you the extra cleaning stuff. So first I gotta clock in. After clocking in, you guys know I gotta assess the damage left by the morning crew, of course. Not too bad, just a couple things left on the counter, so I'm just gonna throw away those receipts, throw away all the trash that's on the counter just to get started. People love using all the refresher concentrate and leaving it right on the counter. All right, after throwing away all the stuff on the counters, I gotta start wiping down the counters, and then I gotta move my flavor grates and put them on the other side so I can finish cleaning. And behind these machines are bad today, so I'm gonna clean underneath it. Here's me trying to scrub under it, and then I realized this ain't gonna work, so I gotta move all the machines and clean behind them. And since I already have them out, I'm just gonna clean down the sides of all the machines. We have about maybe 5 or 6 machines total, so it's not too bad. And I finally got that cleaned behind all the machines, so let's get back into the regular closing stuff. Gotta spray down these counters all the way, and then after I spray them down, gotta wipe them with paper towels, get them nice and shiny. You guys already know that. This is just like the normal closing stuff, so I'm going to kind of skip over this a little bit. Got to put my flavors and cups back over here. After that, my worst favorite part, when people leave these things dirty. And I realized the blue rag's not going to do it, so I took them back to the sink, and we got them nice and clean. Then I'm just going to fill it up with this extra caramel that was sitting around, top that off, and then finish pumping it in there with the new caramel. And then same thing for the mocha. Just fill that up all the way to the top, throw a lid on it, and let's put it back. All right, now that my whole close is about done, I'm gonna move on to the little extra cleaning. These things right here were nasty, so I'm gonna take all these lids out, and then I'm gonna take it to the back sink and clean it. I'm gonna scrub this thing till it's shiny. I can see myself in it. All right, rinse it off, and there we go, nice and shiny. And I'm gonna clean off the wall behind the thing as well. So I gotta scrub all that. And then I gotta do the same thing with all the other lid containers as well. After I'm done cleaning all the lid containers, I'm gonna stock them all back up, fill them all the way to the top of the lids. I don't know why they make this one like this. The hot lids never fit in there, and then I'll be quiet for you guys' favorite part. All right, then I gotta stock my fridge. It's empty, now it's full. And then these shelves look really dirty today, so I decided to start spraying and cleaning all these. So here's me doing that. Hurt my back because I'm hunched over. It's not even 3:35 yet. I've been here for an hour and a half. I've done a lot of cleaning. And I gotta spray off the front of my fridge and then wipe it down with the paper towel. And then there is a few drinks here and there. I didn't really record too many, but here's a matcha latte. After I'm done with that, I'm sweeping and mopping underneath all the shelves in the front. Somehow they get super dirty. They get like 18,000 donuts under there and some sprinkles. After that, me and my boy Jaden started cleaning all the donut racks, moving behind them and sweeping and mopping behind them, and also getting them nice and shiny in the front. Then I had some time to chill and do some homework, and then I had to start mopping. I got to mop the entire store. This mopping is so satisfying to me, so I love it. I do not mind mopping at all. I do hate sweeping though. But after that, I'm just gonna clock out, and I gotta take my 30-minute ride home.
So my husband said to me, Cal, it's not that serious, let it go. And normally I would let it go if you just said one or two things. But the fact that you kept going, bitch is on. Hi, my name is Raquel Ashley. I'm a stay-at-home mama for besties. I want y'all to clock this motherfucking tip. And this is my thing. I don't bother nobody. I don't talk about nobody. I mind my motherfucking business. I stay in my lane. So for this banana built ass bitch to get up here and keep constantly talking shit about my kids, oh, it's on, baby. And for you not to know my kids and you constantly speaking on my kids, it's crazy because you only see what I show you. But bitch, let me really show you. I had to write down notes for this because this is juicy. So you just kept saying, oh my God, your kids are so dirty. Your kids are so dirty. Blase, blase. Bitch, you don't know nothing about my kids. My kids may be dirty. I don't give a fuck if they is or not. But bitch, you don't get to talk about my kids. And like I said, normally I wouldn't say nothing, but you just kept going. So let's go. So you got 3 kids by 3 different baby daddies. Okay. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but this is the type of bitch that sits there and gets mad when her baby daddy leave her, so he want to put her on child support. That's the type of bitch we talking about. Your daughter's a fucking whore. Your man cheats on you constantly. So you and the bitch that he was fucking with end up getting into a fight, whatever the case is, then you end up going to jail, dumbass. So while you was in jail, he fucked around with the girl again and got her pregnant. So now you coming out to him having a baby. And the best part about it is it was your fucking sister. So you in a glass house throwing stones, but baby, let's break your glass house. And you're also mad that your other baby moved on. He don't want to be with you. He got a new baby mom, whatever the fucking case is. And he loves her, but he don't want to be with you. So you want to put him on child support. You's a bum ass bitch. So the man you and your sister both got a baby with, wasn't he just in a clinic for the At this point, I really think we need to start thinking before we talk, because you never know who you fucking with. And I don't bother nobody, so please don't come for me, please. And for the other weird bitch that be in my personal space, oh bitch, I got your ass next. But nonetheless, I hope both of you ladies have the day you deserve. It was definitely a pleasure talking to y'all. Parent check-in, how y'all feeling today? So my kids is finally back at school, and baby, I am excited and happy and sad all in one. I honestly miss them. I think I might get them out a little early. I'm joking, I'll miss them that motherfucking much. And for all my besties that got kids that start school next week, baby, it's almost your time. It's almost your time. Be patient.
I've officially had enough of not being able to use my closet, so I'm cleaning it out. I have an appointment this week that I'm really anxious about, and usually when I'm really anxious about something, I just sit like paralyzed, unable to do anything. Sitting paralyzed in anxiety is not good for my mental health, and it's definitely not good for my house, so I'm trying really hard to fight that this week. I've convinced myself that I'm dying, and if you knew me in real life, you'd be rolling your eyes right now, and you'd say, Brittany thinks she's dying again, what's new? But I think something's actually really wrong this time. But also, I don't know. And that's the trouble with being a hypochondriac and also being aware that you're a hypochondriac. I can't tell if I'm actually sick or if I'm just sick in the head. I'm laughing, but it's actually not funny. I'm like so anxious that I can't eat, can't sleep, just worked up all of the time. I swear our minds are so powerful because the more I sit and obsess about something being wrong, the worse my symptoms get. So am I dying or am I fine? I don't know. I guess we'll find out on Friday. Keep your fingers crossed for me and I'll let you know. So anyway, that's enough of that. I pulled every single thing out of this closet, and looking back, I wish that I would have done this in sections and not all at once, because this was a huge job. It took me 5 or 6 hours. I have no idea how all of this stuff fit in that little closet, but here it is, and now I have to deal with it. I had to take a break right about here because it was really overwhelming. I didn't know where to start. What's the deal with millennials and keeping empty boxes anyway? I found a sweater that I couldn't decide if I should keep or get rid of because I might need it someday for something. But then I checked the pockets and I found a mask from COVID in there. Finding that mask in the pocket made me realize just how long it's been since I've touched that sweater, and I decided to get rid of it. So if you can't decide to keep or get rid of something, check the pockets. Maybe you'll find something in there that'll show you just how long it's been since you've used it. Because my closet has been such a nightmare for so long, I usually only keep my out-of-season clothes in there, and then everything that I'm wearing in the current season I keep in my dresser, so I don't have to deal with trying to get into this closet every day. There's not a ton of room in my dresser for both me and my husband to use it, so I'm really excited to get my closet cleaned out and to be able to use it every day. I was shocked and confused to find a bunch of wrapping paper scraps. I really don't know why we didn't just throw those away. Maybe we were trying to avoid the kids seeing it in the garbage. I don't know, but I forgot about it and it was there. Also not ideal to have a giant cooking pot in my closet, but I have room for it anywhere else. Okay, now's the fun part. There's the recycling I'm getting rid of and a bunch of garbage. And then everything over here is going to get donated. And I found some things in my closet that I'm going to wash and repurpose. This was so much work, but it feels so good to be able to walk into my closet again. If you have a closet that looks like this too, my only advice is to do it in sections. This took all day to do, but damn, it feels so good.
I really don't have a game plan. All I know is my wife's going to be home in like an hour or so. Has anyone ever been sledding down a mountain before? It's 11:49. Remember when everybody thought it was cool to buy a pair of Toms even though they're the most uncomfortable shoe manufactured? Just take your toilet paper and shoe rack out. Is there any other Floridians that own a pair of Uggs even though it's 90 outside? And remember rule number 3, if you just make everything in a pile, you'll be okay. Push! It's 11:54. Grab your mobile pharmacy because your kids are always sick. It's 11:55. Save all your baskets because everything looks better in a basket. Does anybody know why a passport is called a passport? I wonder if anybody still has TiVo. And always keep your nice dishes in your closet. I'm cleaning out my closet. Remember rule number 1, if you need to put bags in other bags, then you have too many bags. If you have a Costco cooler bag, then you've made it in life. Any shoes that have not been worn in 6 months gets donated. It's 12:09. Make sure you grab all your leaf blower chargers. I think board games are called board games because you play them when you're bored. I heard this Monopoly Zelda was worth some money. And the Amazon gift bags have really nice quality. I wish actual photos would make a comeback. It's 12:22. You've taken everything out of your closet. Maybe I should clean the closet now. It's 12:28. Take out the rug you got from Dollar General. Give it a little shake. Throw it in your pile. Wow, it feels good on your legs. And since it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we're using Pink Fabuloso to clean your closet. In my opinion, breast cancer awareness should be every month. 12:37, mop your baseboards. It's 12:39, my wife should be home in a little bit. I gotta hurry up. I think we're gonna try and put some shoes on these shelves. 12:42, put your closet rug back. And just ignore your pile. And then add some air sanitizer to your rug because I like the smell. When you vacuum a rug, do you put hard floor or carpet? It's 12:50. Make sure you're wiping down your board games before you put them back. And a little hack, always start with the biggest one so you can put the smaller ones on top. It's 12:52. Gonna try and be done by like 1 o'clock or so. Always start with the larger stuff that needs to go in first. And then your wife's sewing machine. And then all of your sleeping bags because you go camping once every 5 years. Oh my gosh, what have I done? When in doubt, just start cleaning things. Just put your shoe rack right here and spray it with anything. For me, when you start cleaning, you get a little less stressed. And just start looking for shoes to put on your shoe rack that you may want to keep. These boots look expensive, so we'll keep these. It's 106. How did all this fit in the closet? We'll do boots and anything that looks fancy up here. Any low top boots on the top shelf so they don't get smushed. It's 112. Start gathering all of your toilet paper and put it in this basket right here. That way, if you got to use the bathroom, you can just pull up the basket. And if there's some extra room in your basket, put some paper towels in it. And this shelf right here will be your speed rack for your mobile pharmacy and your toilet paper and paper towels. All right, we're doing good, y'all. It's 120. Grab all your kids' shoes and put them in this party platter. And throw out these streamers. You'll never use them. And then we're just going to put all your kids' shoes on this rack right here at the beginning, so it's just easier for them to grab when you're rushing out the door. And always go top to bottom, just like how you clean in the kitchen. And always put your flip-flops on the bottom of a shoe rack. It's 1:33. I feel like I have not made any progress. Next, you're going to want to put your bags in your other bags. That'll give it more room. You never know when you're going to need some bags. And make sure you're saving your important papers because they're important. It's 1:55, and guys, remember, if your wife is not here, do not donate any of her shoes. Then I'll put some dress shoes of mine that I don't wear often in this basket. The shoe rack by our front door will be for my wife and I's shoes that we wear more often. It's 2:11. Now we're down to the hardest part, like all the tchotchkes. Throwing away DVDs just does not feel right, so save those. It's 2:21, just finishing up. My wife should be back soon. Let's just get these floors swept before she gets here. Make sure we're using a bottle of purified water to go with it. And if you don't want anybody slipping when they come back, put some microfibers on your feet. And then just a quick wipe on your baseboards. It's 2:33. Does this make this a walk-in closet if I can walk inside of it? It's 2:34. Let's get my wife's reaction. Sam's home. I can't wait for you to see it.
Wow. How'd you fit all the shoes in here?
Magic. The Joey Fu magic.
Looks amazing, honey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No worries. Have a good day, everybody.